That's minimal. That is like kind of cutting it close. You know what I mean?
It's certainly, it's just one too many. You know, you can maybe stop the trade, you get one straggler, and then you can go into the 1v2 and just catch them off guard, play off them. But the third man really made it very, very difficult. We're going to go through these highlights though and take a little look about some of the action you may have missed if you have just joined us. We had God KNS. He's from RDP, a team that have been impressing so far in a game we didn't quite get to see in the group stages, but now they stand in the finals and they were fragging. We've got to see more and more from Whiskey and the boys as well. Pro Class, they did some big stuff. We're going to see a little more from them. Close quarters with the Thompson as well, something, a weapon that I doubted, but we're seeing more and more of it. Brentsy, unfortunately, though, we did get excited about him. He just couldn't handle the lone wolf pressure.
Yeah, it was a little much for Brentsy. He ended up dying off screen in the end. This was Team VN, Rian and the boys. Couldn't really stay alive on that one, but still though, this was one of the teams to look out for. Was that Medic Pro squad, Luxy, Fury, Zuxi, Jackson, Iron Pro. They had a really just a lights out game and just getting caught off guard by Lecha Clan. In the end, this was when Ming died, or was this no Ming? Oh, Ming ended up killing one of the members from our guest team here, but it would be his teammate that got the revenge. That happened off stream, but we got to see the highlight for ourselves. Way to go, production.
Yeah, they're catching all the action. This was when CK pushed in, and you can see Hams, like, he knows he's going. He knows he's a goner. He spends his time wisely just to get a second kill, because those are kill points. Don't forget that. Knocking him would not have been enough. He knew his death was imminent, getting an extra couple of points for his team as he's trying to go ahead 1v3. He even gave it a good shot as well. Like, look at this shotgun shot. Just narrowly whistles past the gear of Pow Pow. Could have been a 1v1, but fantastic first round.
Yeah, that's right. So we're going to check out the top 5, and we'll see you guys for the next game. Get out of it. And there's going to be a couple players ahead, Machine.
I'm actually very interested, because this is Xavier Black. This is the player that was on the very top of the bridge. 1 HP, fell into the water. He managed to get away, and now he's got revenge.
Oh!
That was the guy that knocked him. But they can see him through the texture.
It's not the perfect situation. It's not what you want, but it's what's happening here. And sometimes, you know, it's still a video game at the end of the day. Oh, man. This is it. Jumps out, and that's going to do it.
Because here comes Rian. All 4 of them coming in hot. They're going to have to try and close this one down. Close quarters, this is where the M4 starts to really show its true colors. And look at this!
Pro Class, they are in a world of hurt here, and he's going to try and maybe go out the door and challenge, but Rian, he has to be careful about the doorways there as well as the windows, because you can get an angle and pick him up, but Rian's going to go right back in for the challenge. Oh, I cannot believe it.
Unbelievable. They knew it was it was gonna happen. Look at the circle. They knew that their hand was gonna be forced, but just as they lose the first player, everyone's clambering to get the revive, keep their teammates fighting. But Rian, oh, he is out of there. He's gonna be taken. Raining down, Kelados gone, ASD knocked.
Look at all those red bars.
Oh, this is fantastic. Look at this. He's going to clean up. 10 gets 1, gets a second. It's actually Unbalanced to be picking up these frags, and Unbalanced is just raining down terror. Unbelievable stuff. Seven seconds. Big Ideas knows this is going to be the end for him. He has to make a play. He has to run, and he has to connect bullets. This is it. 1 second. It's going to start closing in, crawling in, and his HP is not going to last long in that dead zone.
And they know exactly where he is as well. They know exactly where he is.
He sees Anarchist exposed on the prone, but he's not really taking shots. Not just managed to get behind that big hay there.
Oh my God. It's coming down to this. The final 3 remaining. Pops an energy drink because you just want to taste the deliciousness of some energy, and now he's gonna push through. Big Ideas, he's gonna get tagged up.
Done it.
But he manages to get low. He manages to get low for the time being here, and Evo has the circle advantage. You cannot be luckier than this, man. That is insane. But he still thinks Evo's gonna be right in front of him. Big Ideas is gonna wrap around.
As well. This should be Evo's game, but Anarchist is on the push. Evo's not going to be expecting this. Anarchist coming around the corner. Oh, front! He gets the frag! Now Big Ideas versus Anarchist. It's going to be Triad Gaming trying to do it all.
Molly going in!
Triad versus Boss. The Molly looks good. Anarchist burns alive! He's having a barbecue tonight. Big Ideas. Actually got to cast. They only got 700 points coming into this game, but it's not going to be enough. Not enough frags either. So the points are going to be limited, and the huge bundle of points going to be gifted over to Scream in the gang.
I do want to compliment Godkins as well for RDP. He ended up getting 7 kills on that game too. So that's going to put them around like 11 or 12 kills. I didn't see the final total there, but still. That, with the points that they get from the placing, as well as their placement from the previous game, that is going to put RDP in a wonderful position, as well as Top Secret, who did manage to finish in the top 5. But here we go, the highlights of this game. Lots of great moments. This was actually a fantastic matchup.
Dude, Casper's play, Casper's comeback was something that will be remembered for sure, especially by his opponent. Ming Ming getting taken down again and again. The nades were just not enough. Aeon as well, he met a rather salty demise towards the end of this one, but that 11 changes very quickly. Look at this, Godkin, spectacular work at the start. He gets finished off after a double kill from himself. It's actually going to be none other than the team that took the win in the end. Zeldran's G-Bit with 7 frags, Pricks, and Scream. But I like that I didn't go down without a fight, took 2 down with him.
Yeah, exactly. He was playing this one as well as he possibly could there, and all the credit to him. But I mean, if you're not in the conversation to make it to China, I don't know what language you're speaking at this point, because they are so close, so freaking close. But let's take a look at some of the highlights here. And Machine, that was amazing,
spectacular. You know, it's just not something that should or would happen. Outside of this higher level of play, Brentsy just takes full advantage of him. He had limited cover. You know, that a story that just does not write itself. He forced their hand there. They had to push him. He was in the green zone. He pushes out only when he has to. Outrageous.
So apparently Brentsy was in the top 10 kill rank in the Asia server, according to one of our viewers on Twitch. So, I mean, it makes sense. Under pressure, and he was able to just shine. I can't believe it, man. That was freaking incredible. That was incredible.
Oh. We got to witness all 4 of his kills as well throughout. Got to see that first one in the last circle, and then the last 3 back against the wall. Oh man.
I mean, just whoa. And the other thing too, Conti had a couple of big clutches as well. So I honestly thought Conti was going to be able to stay alive, but he ends up dying. This was Sangha. I don't even know what they were shooting for here. I have no idea what Sangha and Tao and the rest of his squad were trying to accomplish, but they end up dying immediately to G-Bit and Kinder Minds. Kinder Minds making quick work of them. This was just what a fun game that was. Oh, don't show this again. This breaks my heart.
Yeah, this is when we lost Ming Ming.
Rip Ming Ming, man. Bible thump.
Bible thump. What face? Dollars in the bank. This is interesting though, because we get to 9 left, right? Top Secret, all 4 standing, and then something outrageous happens. G-Bit just goes off. Look, watch the kill feed. He's got 2 already. He knocks down Juke, and G-Bit finishes off as well, but he could not handle the last hurdle. This is G-Bit finishing off onto Tums as well. But like, truly, what's so impressive is that not only does he go ahead and finish the knocks, he then tries to push into Brentsy, and he's having absolutely none of it.
Yeah, and Brentsy could have gotten it. G-Bit could have killed him, honestly, but he had that cover advantage, Machine. That was the thing.
Fortunately, it does look like Pricks was not able to operate. It looked like he may have actually backed down, making it a 1v2, but all the same, still impressive, still fantastic, and Pricks is going to be kicking himself.
Yeah, you're definitely kicking yourself for that one, man, because that is, you had that in the bag. You had a 1v4? No, 1v3. You had a 1v3 in that engagement, and just nothing. But you do get the second place. You do get a bunch of kills. And regardless, it's all about points and making it to China.
Yeah, and indeed, we're going to have more games as they battle further and further to China. Game 4 is up next.
That's right. So we still have 2 more games. We're going to find out who will be the 2 teams from the Asia server that will make it to China, playing for $470,000+ for the Rules of Survival World Championship. You just saw some amazing highlights from game number 3. Games 1 and 2 certainly brought us some excitement as well. But now it's starting to get a little dicey here as we have game 4 coming up next. And I'm pumped for that one. So we're going to take a break. When we come back, game 4.
Secret, a team that we knew had the potential, had yet to unlock it, but into game 4, they do rise. Fantastic work from them, but do note, Zeldrans and Kind of Minds have done it again. Scream, G-Bit, Pricks, Zeldrans, another top finish from them. Not the first, but they took kills this time. G-Bit had 6 last time, 5 this time from Zeldrans. They should be getting a ticket to China if they keep up a performance into game 5.
This is it. I mean, honestly, like, if you're Kind of Minds, you're going to China. I can't see how you are not. I just can't see it. Oh, boy. Well, let's take a look at some of the highlights here. As this was from Whiskey, we said ProClass needed to have a big game, and that they did. They ended up finishing out in the top 5. I believe they got top 3. So not bad at all for ProClass. And it was because this man right here, Whiskey, who got a lot of kills for his team, just really set up his squad for a lot of positive situations. And in fact, there's a little bit of a Whiskey montage here early on.
I love this from Aloha. So close to doing, well, ruining ProClass's chances. I mean, look at this. He took Kings down to a fraction. He actually knocked him down. Dera as well. But he just, look at that. 2 knocks. It looked fantastic, but not a single kill converted. And it looks like we saw a fantastic snipe. Aimang took Noti down in the car itself. Conti nearly caught the fire as well. But 2 down. This was the Whiskey flank we were talking about. From his perspective, that was the play of the game in my mind. That could have been a whole squad down. That would have been ProClass taken out. ProClass eliminated from this one.
That is just a credit to ProClass, man, and how good of a team this is. And, you know, it'd be a heartbreaker not to see them make it to China, but at this point in time, I think you're looking at Top Secret and Kinder Minds as the 2 teams that are going to be advancing forward here to China for the finals. And, you know, for due reason, man. I mean, for good reason, I should say, because Top Secret, they've been amazing. They play the game so intelligently. They don't make any foolish decisions. I mean, look at even them winning that game there. They won it just by being able to pop up behind and get the final kill. That was it, right? They didn't really need to risk all that much, and they were able to get the win. They let everyone else go up against one another because they know that the win was more important than anything else at that point in time. They already had a decent amount of kills. So they're very much in that discussion to go to China, as well as Kinder Minds, because they had a first place finish and 2 second place finishes thus far. I mean,
I was really impressed by these shots though from Zaxi. It was very, very sexy. Really like what he was doing, laying down that fire. Jax in the meantime, and Zeldrans. This is the guy that saved the day for them. He managed to pick up all of the necessary frags. Look at this cleanup. Golden Boy got to raise the roof with this one. Zeldrans just cleans up of Rules of Survival, or a general, actually.
And I commentated Snoop Dogg doing drugs. So that was...
There you go.
So that was weird. But you know what? Hey, the game started off well enough. We had some awesome moments here. But I'm sure, you know, it is a little frustrating for a lot of the players. But, hey, it is what it is. And did Wasu end up getting in 3rd place? So I think nothing about that game made sense. But I had fun.
I had fun. No idea what just happened. But that was one way to end a cast there, Golden Boy.
Yep. That was it. I mean, I think he already knew that it was a wrap. So he had no point in even playing this one out. Don't know how the points are going to be distributed, but it is what it is. Hopefully we don't get those kinds of shenanigans from our EU and NA players. I'm expecting better of you guys, because I want to see some great games.
And we had them. You know what? This day has housed some fantastic games. It's been entertaining, to say the least. We got to see some real close quarters action as well. I'm still kind of blown away by how powerful these shotguns can be and have been. Keep your eyes on just how much they start to crop up in gameplay. People are keeping hold of those shotguns throughout the entire game. You'd think they were just there for the early game, but no. Things just go crazy fast. And look at these wallbangs. This is what we were talking about. That's just straight up not legit. Not legit at all.
No.
And
when it's not legit, you gotta quit. Because if the glove don't fit, you quit. I don't know what I'm saying.
Wow, you're a freestyle rhymer all the timer.
Exactly. But still, though, we'll find out what happens as far as the numbers will go, and we'll update you guys. Just an FYI for the EU and NA broadcast, we will actually kick those off, and I'll say this from East Coast time here in New York, but those games will take place at 11 a.m. So the EU final will take place at 11 a.m. Eastern time, and then the NA final